Alright, yes, we have a sprint today, which means the Starry Night book. Practice for fluency. It is on page number 41. Page number 41 in your practice book. Go ahead and get your book out, find that page, and I will get ready to start. This is sprint, so 60 seconds on the clock. The directions do say, write the number that is one less. So one less than the given number. Alright, getting the time on the clock. On your mark. Slow poke. On your mark. Get set. Go! Okay, stop, time's up. Alright, so excellent, yes, whatever you did is great, it's perfect, because you did your best in the time allotted. So let's go ahead and check our work and see how we did, come on. Alright, here we go, checking our work, we're writing the number that is one less. We're starting at the top, going down, and then we'll start at the top of column 2 and continue our way down. Alright, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, 0, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9. Alright, let's go to the top of column 2 and start with question number 16, which is 9, 7, 10, 9, 8, 0, 10, 20, 3, 13, 23, 9, 19, 20, 30. Great job. So you checked as you went. We're done. We're going to write our number correct in the starburst. We're going to put this away, and we're going to get into our lesson, the rest of our lesson for today. And remember, the work that I'm doing on the board, if you need to follow along with me, is in here in your Succeed book. We're actually combining lessons 28 and 29 if you read the title card today. So let's get to work. Yes, lessons 28 and 29. We're looking at subtraction word problems. So that being said, you do not have a dedicated application problem today because I am combining the content of the two lessons. And so, welcome to another edition of Math Stories Theater. So in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at math stories or word problems or application problems, all mean the same thing, in a way to identify the two different types of subtraction problems. One of which is like you're sharing. So let's say you had a Kit Kat and you shared it with me. I have some, you have some. We took a whole, we split it into two parts. The other type of subtraction is that you have a whole, say the whole Kit Kat, you ate half of it. That thing is gone. It's gone. So there's the splitting into two parts, sharing, and there's the getting rid of. Either way, you're still subtracting. You're taking apart. Okay? So first, we're going to look at this setup here. There were 6 children at the sleepover. 2 children got picked up. How many stayed? Well, according to this scenario, 2 of these children are leaving entirely. They are leaving. So when they're subtracted from the group, it's not some here, some there. It's not sharing. It's a subtraction in the sense of going away, breaking, gone, eaten. It's gone. So let's pick 2 children to get picked up. Let's send, you're going home, and you're going home. No fault of their own. It's just they were at the end of the line, all right? So we started with 6 children at the sleepover minus the 2 who got picked up leaves us with, count, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 children stayed. Remember, word problems need word answers. 4 children stayed. 4 children. 4 children stayed in this scenario. This is a number sentence. This is a problem in which the parts you're creating, one is leaving entirely. Okay? It's just, boop, they're gone. I mean, they're fine. It was time to go home. So yeah, they left. All right, so this is this type, and this type mirrors what is in lesson 28. This is what's in lesson 28. And you can find these in your homework book, the Succeed book, on page 117. 117. So go ahead and, as I said before, get this book out so you can work with me, page 117. Alright, so yes, 117. And number 2 reads, Bob buys 8 new toy cars. He takes 3 cars out of the bag. How many are still in the bag? Well, we are subtracting, which means we start with our whole. So we can start with our whole in our number bond. 8 toy cars, 3 out of the bag. How many cars are still in the bag? So we've set up our number bond. Let's set up our number sentence. 8 toy cars minus the 3 Bob takes out the bag equals an unknown number of cars still in the bag. Let's draw to solve our problem. Drawing our whole, because it's subtraction. We're showing 8, we made group 5 and some more. Let's take 3 out the bag. 1 is out the bag, 2 is out the bag, 3 is out the bag. How many cars are still in the bag? Note it's a full row, full group. That means it's a group of 5. So how many cars are still in the bag? 5. Good job. There are 5 cars still. That was the wrong spot. Habit, guys. Missing part addition is so familiar. I almost put the wrong spot. Okay, and we have our final answer to our word portion of it because this is a word problem. How many cars are still in the bag? 5 cars are still in the bag. 5 cars are still in the bag. Let's look at number 3. Kara sees 7 birds in the tree. 3 birds fly away. How many birds are still in the tree? All right, let's look at the order of the information we were provided. Kara sees 7 birds in the tree. Put your hands up. 7 birds in the tree, that's the whole. 3 fly away, they're gone. How many are left in the tree? We're looking for a missing part. We're subtracting from a known whole. We know our whole. Let's fill out the information with the information provided. 7 birds, 3 flew away, some more are still in the tree. 7 birds minus 3 that flew away equals an unknown number of birds still in the tree. Using our picture strategy, picture drawing our whole, which we established is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kara sees 7 birds in the tree. Stop. I drew that. 3 birds fly away. Stop. We're going to draw that by crossing them out. Bye, little birdie 1. Bye, little birdie 2. Bye, little birdie 3. How many birds are still in the tree? Count and tell me. Wait for the snap. Snap. On the snap, tell me how many in the tree. Yes, 4. 4 birds are still in the tree, which means 4 is our missing part. The birds in the tree. So 3 birds flew away, 4 in the tree. 7 birds minus 3 flew away leaves 4 in the tree. 4 birds are still in the tree is our complete sentence answer. These were subtraction word problems in which one of your parts is gone. It went away from the whole. There is still a whole number of birds seen. There's still a whole number of cars present. There was still a whole number of children at the sleepover. But part of that group went away entirely. and we're counting what is left, okay? Now, we're going to look at the format of word problems in lesson 29. Lesson 29 is still subtraction word problems, only this is the sharing scenario. Everything is still in present, only it's in two different parts. We take the whole and we, like that Kit Kat, and we break off a piece and share it. No one's eaten it yet. I have a piece and you have a piece. We haven't eaten them yet, but we both each have a piece of a whole Kit Kat. Okay? So here's the non-book example. Saying, little girls, it's bedtime. 3 children are in their sleeping bags. The rest are underneath their blankets. How many children are using blankets? Okay? It tells us that these 3 have sleeping bags. So let's mark these 3 as our sleeping bag children. Sleeping bags. Which leaves these 3, oh, I just told you, look. These are our blanket children. So look how I'm building this to be like a number bond. Okay? There's still these 6 children at the party. 3 have sleeping bags, and some have blankets. How many have blankets according to this number bond picture? 3. So 3 children are using blankets. Bam! 3 children are using blankets. Because this is earlier in the night apparently. Because so what we did first was the next morning when these little girls left. What we're showing now is the night before where 3 of them have sleeping bags and 3 of them have blankets. No wonder the blanket kids went home. I guess they thought somebody was going to bring them a sleeping bag. And nobody said that. You're supposed to bring your own bag. Bring your own bed. Bring your own stuff to the sleepover, right? That's what I thought. Alright, so these 2 left the party early in the morning, but right now it's time for bed, and this whole group of 6 children is split, no, they didn't leave. They didn't leave. It's split between sleeping bags and blankets, but they're all still at the sleepover. So my whole remains intact. Alright, looking to the book examples. Again, still that homework book. I hope you didn't put it too far. We're looking at page 121 in the homework book. This is the homework for lesson 28. I think a minute. Okay. This is the homework. There was questions 1 and 2 for lessons 28. And this starts with Tom has a box of 7 crayons. Period. 5 crayons are red. How many crayons are not red? Let's fill out what we know to find out what we don't. He has a box of 7 crayons. I've never seen a box of 7 crayons, but apparently that's what Tom has. He has a box of 7 crayons with 5 are red, and we want to know how many are not red. So we're taking all the crayons minus the red crayons to find out how many are other colors. How many are other colors? Let's draw our picture. 1 crayon, 2 crayon, 3 crayon, 4 crayon, 5 crayon, 6 crayon, 7 crayon. Now, I will not cross them out because the crayons are not gone. We're making groups within our whole this time. So we want the red crayons together, and these are the in for not red. These are the not red crayons. Can you tell me how many crayons are not red now? Correct. 2 crayons are not red. My missing part is the 2 crayons. 7 crayons in the box minus 5 red ones leaves me with 2 crayons that are not red. Alright? 1 more sample. Mary picks 8 flowers. Boop, 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 boop. 2 are daisies, that's 1 group. The rest are tulips. How many tulips does she pick? It has been communicated to us that Mary picks 8 flowers. 2 are daisies, The rest, the unknown, are the tulips. Yes, we're going to fill out what we know and then find out what we don't. We know our whole is 8 flowers. We know there are 2 daisies. We know the rest, the unknown flowers, are tulips. There's value there. It's what we're trying to find out. So 8 flowers picked minus 2 daisies leaves us with some tulips. Let's draw our picture. Remember, we're drawing circles to represent these objects. We're not in art class. We're not going to sit here and draw tulips and daisies. We are going to draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright? Yes, 8. And we know that 2 are daisies. 2 are daisies. Notice up here I picked to mark the known at the top instead of at the bottom, because that takes us back into when we talked about flip-flopping our parts when we're adding. Choose the part that's going to make solving the problem easier. So here the known part is 2. So am I going to take those 2 from here at the beginning or here at the end? I'm going to take and group them at the end because that makes for an easier, lighter work, easier work for me. It's just slight work, right? Alright, so these 2 are capital D daisies. And we know the rest, so all the uncircled flowers are tulips. So let's group the rest of the flowers together, label it with a capital T for tulips, and count. Well, we can count all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or we can count on knowing that this piece is a full row. So 5, 6. How many tulips does Mary pick? 6 tulips. Great work. She picks 6 tulips. The missing part is 6. If I have 8 flowers, 2 of which are daisies, that gives me the 6 tulips. So answer our question. Mary picks, good job, 6 tulips. Now notice with these subtraction problems, nothing is gone. They're split into different groups. It would be like me taking all the children in the classroom and putting the girls over here and the boys over here. Did you leave? No. Did you go did you poof? Did you disappear? No. I made 2 groups within our whole. Okay. On the playground. All the children on the playground. Slide. Blacktop. Did the children leave? No. I made 2 parts or 2 groups within my whole. That's this type of problem. Now the other kind would be if we have the whole class together and some children went home early. I still have children left in the class, but some are gone. So I made 2 groups. Only one of the groups is gone. See the difference? Still subtraction, still taking a whole and breaking it into parts. It's just what is happening with those parts. So same process, slightly different illustrations. Okay? Alright, so I kind of have a whammy for you today because we didn't have an application problem and because we're doing 2 lessons. Normally I'd split it, but I actually want you to do both problem sets. Don't yell at me! Don't you, no, you stop that fussing. And I'm going to show you why. Because it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 on page 193. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only a total of 8 problems, which equates to about your usual total number of problems. So, turn to page 193 in your Learn book. Learn having the picture of, oops, it's been a book. The flowers, page 193. You can work on these 4 word problems, subtraction word problems. And then 99, skip a few, 100, 199, front side, 200, back side is the problem set for lesson 29. Sorry. I forgot how to count for a second there. Lesson 29. And it's very similar. Notice some of the pictures are even quite similar. It's 4 more word problems, making a total of 8 word problems for you to do. Once you're done, listening to the directions and everything, you work on these 8 problems for just about 10. I'll even let you do 15 minutes on it because there is some reading involved. This is math. This is not reading. If you need help, ask somebody. If there's no one there, let me know. I'll help you read the problems. I'm not testing your ability to read. This is not a test of reading. This is, do you understand the math? We can always read the problem to you in math class. So then you're going to complete, and I've actually put both exit tickets together for a total of 2 problems. One about kites flying, the other about baseball players on a team. Now, this will be on the next slide in this Nearpod, but you're not going to do that until you've worked on your problem set some. And then when you finish filling in all the spaces to write your response, click that good old submit button, and I'll see you later. Bye.